Doing today is we are watching a video of something that I did but screwed up. It's my summoning session, and I didn't record any audio. So this is me live here. Hello. And the summoning session is running at, I think, 300%. Let's see. Whoa, that's probably too fast. Let's slow it down. 300%. So here's what we're doing. I'm summoning for Molong. Hathor would also be perfectly acceptable. Wow, that's really fast. Maybe I'll slow it down. Let's do two. Hathor would also be perfectly acceptable. Two top tier RTA monsters. That's my focus. That's what I want. Molong is my first choice. Hathor my second choice. And Brandia a distant third choice. So what happened is I did my summoning session and I guess I had the audio on mute. So sad. And I wanted to share this with you guys. So I thought it was fun to kind of re-record and talk about what happened. It was a really good summoning session, just FYI. The lightning rate was great. I got a lot of these little red nine-tail foxes. I don't know that I'll build any of those. But what was interesting, whenever I've had a really good summoning stone session, the lightning rate has been good. And it just sort of, it doesn't feel difficult to get lightning. Whereas when you have a bad session, you're just never getting lightning. And I know, obviously, that makes sense. If you don't get lightning, you're never going to get a 5-star. But for some reason, you get a couple lightnings early, and it just sort of works. So I'm going to, when we get to some of the interesting summons, I'm going to slow it down, and we'll talk about what we got. So we're just powering through. We had about 3,000 stones, which was 63 summons, I think I figured. And the last time I summoned for Molong, I had 6,000 stones, and did not get a single Nat 5, which was pretty bad luck, I would say. That was, I mean, you know, the odds of getting a Nat 5 is about 1 in 200, and last time I had 120 summons. Whoa, let's slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. Okay, so, hello, Brandia. You can see on my face, down here, you know, what's going on. I'm like, aw, not my first choice, but a Nat 5, so you can't really complain. I'm trying to figure out where to use her. I've seen her in use in some raids as a raid damage dealer. She deals a lot of damage. I don't know. I'm not, out of all the things, I had a 1 in 3 chance of getting her, and a 2 in 3 chance of getting one of the ones I wanted. And I got her, and I was bummed. And I was like, well, I've got 1,300 stones left. That's, what, 26 summons. Might as well go all the way. If I end up with 2 Brandias, so be it, you know? So we're just going to keep going. So we're moving on through Brandia. We're not even going to talk about her. We're just going to power through. So let's get back at it. This is 1x speed. We'll go a little faster here. And keep rolling. So, you know, not a bad summoning session by any means. You know, beat the odds. Got a Nat 5. But not one that has any real relevance to me in the game right now. She's a kind of a situational PvE damage dealer, and that's not really what I need right now. So we're going to keep summoning. Oh, look, it's another one of those 9-tail foxes. So many of those. I don't have the light or the dark one. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I'm going to hoard them until I get something better. And hey, look what we got here. You can see my face. I'm so excited. Molong, yes, right? So by far my most wanted monster in the game. The fact that he comes roughly a month after Ganymede is ridiculous. Like, these two monsters cut in front of my entire line of what my best monsters are. So RTA is going to get a lot different for me in the coming months. I mean, I'm going to have to make Molong and Ganymede my priorities. They're super good and super versatile, and they kind of do all the things you want to do in RTA. So I'm just happy here. I'll put it back to 1x speed. I go through the skills. First skill is a defense break, very reliable, 3 hits. Second skill is, you know, probably his best skill. It's an AoE buff removal. The percentage gets up there. It deals damage according to his max HP, which is also fantastic because that's exactly what you wanted to do. And if it just did AoE buff removal and HP scaling damage, that would be good enough because you could be like, okay, I'll put Despair on him. We'll get some stuns. But no, he also stuns. He also stuns when he buff removes. So it's just super good. And even if he didn't have this third skill, he would be really good. The Light Panda is Molong. First 2 skills, that's it. And his passive is a anti-speed buff, which is why most people use him. But, you know, if you don't bring a speed buffing team, that passive does nothing. And he's still really good with his defense break and his second skill, strip stun. The third skill is what makes Molong really, really dangerous. It's a defense ignore 70% of HP of any monster instead, and not including bosses. But it makes him a killing threat as well. So he's defense breaking, he's buff removing and stunning with control, and then he's also has the ability to kill, which is really, really good. So he's probably the best RTA monster in the game, I would say. I mean, maybe not including Light Darks. You know, Gianna's probably a little bit better because she has similar abilities. But the most, I would say the best, here's my guild being excited, probably the best 3 natural element RTA monsters in the game. Super, super good. So this was a great summoning session for me. I had just put my last Devilmon into Ganymede. I know I have such horrible problems. So Molong's going to be a while to get built up. We're going to see how he functions not at full strength. I have him on my alt at full strength, so I kind of know what he can do, but with my main runes, it's going to be a whole different thing. So I'm pretty excited to see how he'll turn out. We'll keep you updated. I'll start playing some RTA. I've already tried a couple matches, and he's broken in a lot of different ways. He's broken in that when I pick him and Ganymede, I usually get to keep him, so I get a very reliable buff remover. They can't really ban it out unless they want to deal with Ganymede. And also, I mean, everybody I want to keep that I usually can't keep moves up a slot, because I think the ban order most people go Ganymede, then Molong in my team, which means I'm getting to keep my Sierra all the time. I'm getting to keep my Perna. It's just great. So I will keep you guys updated with content. I'll see what happens as he gets his skills. And yeah, that was my super awesome, fantastic summoning session. Hope you guys enjoyed it. The video's already started over. I apologize. And yeah, I will keep you updated. Thanks a bunch for watching, guys.